Hello, ladies, Synergy ladies. How are you doing?
Hi.
Great.
Yay.
How are
You
you,
need to
Alondra?
smile.
Hi, good evening.
Um, Fran and Anilika, thank you for coming back on. We ladies do a weekly show on my page and on the ladies' page as well. We were talking about sadness the other day and laughter. And today we're going to talk about happiness. Now, happiness is a really good topic to talk about because we all want to feel happy and have the feeling of happiness. And today we're going to talk about what is happiness. What happiness means a lot to different to different things to a lot of people, and what's the benefits of happiness and how we could be happy. All the things we will be discussing on this show today. I would love people watching the show what your thoughts are as well about happiness, what it means to you, and what do you do to make yourself happy. And please, if you love the show, if you see benefits, please share it with your family and friends, and more people will benefit from listening to our show. So thank you for coming on, everyone. Somebody wrote, Rizwan Sarwa said, the pursuit of happiness is helping others. I love that. Yes, definitely helping others. So, Anelika, welcome. And how you doing? And I wanted to ask you, what is the definition of happiness to you? What do you think that's for you? What's happiness?
Well, we have been talking about emotion, so as of course, happiness is another expression of emotion. That is positive, that is related to joy. Usually it's a good feeling as well, and comes with expression maybe of tears of joy or just normal laughing and smiling. Yeah, so it's a expression of emotion related to joy, I would
Wow,
say.
wow. Yeah, that's exactly it. Is an emotion. It's a joyous emotions, feeling good emotions. You just feel in your top of the world, kind of that feeling. So, Fran, do you have any thoughts of happiness? Do you have another definition that you think what happiness means to you? What's the definition for yourself of happiness? And Fran, you want to um, comment? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like what Erica said. So, happiness is an emotional well being
Mm-hmm.
where people can express how they feel, either because something has happened or because they have achieved something. So, many of the times, happiness is being experienced, or somebody experienced that moment of happiness because a specific thing has happened, and they're bound to be happy, just like what we were saying, laughter. And that happiness put laughter into their mouths, and that happiness gladdens their hearts, and they feel like they are just overwhelmed with that moment. So it's an emotional well-being that brightens somebody's day.
Exactly. It's an emotion brighten somebody's day, and I think most people, when they are happy, is for a reason. Is they got a job, or it's regarding the children doing well at school, or generally something has happened in their life that makes them happy, something that they it kind of gone their way, if so that's a feeling of happiness, something that they expected, and somebody made them proud, or it needs there's something needs to happen to make people happy. But I always think that, do we need something to happen in our lives to be happy? Can we not just be happy? kind of see things surrounding us and say, it's a really good day waking up in the morning. Do we really need something to happen to us to make us happy? Fran, what's your thoughts on that?
Definitely, happiness is one of those gifts as well that God gave us freely. So, in a normal sense, we are not supposed to wait until something happens before we are happy. Happiness is supposed to come out naturally from within. But because the nature of human being, sometimes human being just is full of ingratitude. Yes, because only the life that we have supposed to make us happy. But because of the nature of human being, many people we only wait to be happy when something happen, when something positive happen. Yes, but naturally, it is the will of God that we be happy, because he said that he wished above all things that we may prosper, even as our soul prosperous. So that's our being prosperous is part of that happiness. That you went to bed and wake up is enough thing for you to be happy. That you are able to afford your food or your bills is enough thing for you to be happy. So there are many reasons, but sometimes we overlook those little things and we are looking for the big one.
Exactly. What you're saying, France. We're looking for the things out there to make us happy, and but end of the day, I mean, we are born to be happy, and it is from within us. So it shouldn't be something for a reason we need to be happy. So it should be just because we are born to be happy, and just looking at everyday life and just enjoying it every moment. So, Anilika, I mean, regarding the happiness, what's the benefits of being happy?
In case in case you saw me look my eyes wandering, I was sharing on Facebook. Yeah. So yeah, happiness is a choice. We can just make up our minds to be happy, isn't it? We don't have to wait, because like we always bring you good stuff here. There's loads of benefits of actually being happy. Happiness brings us lots of benefits. And the amazing one is that there is statistic that shows that there is dramatic increase in life expectancy for those people who are always happy. That you live much longer. I didn't know that, but researches have been, one was conducted over 13 years, and they studied the lives of people, and research has it that you increase your life expectancy when you are happy person. So happy people, I think part of that is because when happy people have lower, they said this, they have lower cortisol levels. Cortisol is stress hormone that is attached to many diseases, because when you're stressed, your body begins to it's as if your body is releasing toxins into your body, and all that affects your immune system, it affects your heart, it affects your gut, it affects everything. So being happy actually releases endorphins, like the happy hormones, like the ones that feel good hormones. Or things that release, like they say exercise can release endorphins, which will make you happy. So that's why I'm now relating all these hormones. So anyway, stronger immune system, longevity, protect your heart, yeah, overall healthier life, because when people are depressed, they tend to go into, some people go to binge eating, overeating, or because they don't really care, they're depressed. But when people are happy, it's the opposite way. They want to look healthier, they want to be healthier. They want to do healthier stuff. There's loads, but yeah, I'll
Yeah,
stop at that one.
exactly. And like what you mentioned, obviously you live longer due to reducing the stress levels, as you said, mentions, and immune system gets stronger. So we have less illnesses and colds and
Yeah.
flus and things. But people might realize that when they're unhappy and under stress, the immune system goes down, and and we seem to be unwell. So happiness improves our immune system and also improves our productivity, the work side of it. When we're happier, we do more things and with less stress, and we seem to achieve more in a less period of time. Maybe something that takes 6 hours to do. If you're happier, and if you're doing whatever at work, you're more likely to finish in a less time, and it'll be quicker, but it won't feel like work. That's a great thing, as well. We all want to be happy. We want to feel happy. But we don't really need, this is something that we discussed. We really don't need a reason to feel happy. We need to look at our own lives, like an example of, or does religious activities makes us happy? But as I said, if a lot of people do religious stuff, activities, and makes them happy because they enjoy it, I suppose it makes everyone's got their own kind of whatever makes them happy. So maybe they do that, and they feel happy with doing religious activities. Just somebody mentioned that does make us happy. It depends on the individual. I think happiness is when my kind of definition inside of it is when you do things for yourself, within yourself, not because of other people or because of society, you have to do it. That's not happiness. That's just following a regime or following a system. But you do things that you really truly want to do, and live in that way, and being yourself, and not try to prove to anybody else, and just kind of being free within yourself. Happiness is a feeling of freedom. And that's, to me, that's where how people should be living. But Fran, what's your take on one of the things Rajib Hassan said, does the religious activities makes us happy? So when you're doing religious activities, does that make us happy? What's your thoughts on that, Fran?
Yes, though it's an individual opinion, but for myself, yes, it makes me happy because I look up to God for everything, and He is the author and finisher of my faith. So in Him is the solid rock where I stand. So doing everything that pertains to Him, and doing everything that pertains to meeting brethren, worshiping, or just like praise and worship, I'm always happy. Oh, I can sing praise and worship from morning to night. Sometimes when I'm singing, people say, oh, somebody is happy. I say, oh, I'm always a happy person. So yeah, so it makes me happy. That's the simple and short of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I know, Anelika, you go to the church very,
yeah, I mean, church is my happy place, definitely, 100%. I love, yeah, I don't know if it's something to do with my church. We go to city center to evangelize, right? And we carry the conga drum, and some people come to church to say, I came for the music. Whichever way, at least they came, because we were sharing flyers to invite them, but we go with drums and they dance with us in city center. Then they come on Sunday to say, oh, I just want more of that music. So yeah, of course, my church, we dance a lot, we sing a lot, and yeah, you hear uplifting message. Yeah, definitely. I recharge anytime I go to church. So definitely, yeah.
I mean, to answer, I mean, like yourselves are very, you go religion is one of the things that make you very happy. That's something you follow. And for me, is I meditate. I like meditation, and when I meditate, I'm in really in a happy place. That's something I do every morning, and something I do if I need it in the afternoon, and that's is that I feel connected to something much higher. And when I'm connected, I feel the peace and the calmness, and that makes me happy. So yes, I suppose the question is up to an individual. I mean, this it doesn't need to be a specific religion. I mean, whatever you believe in, and if that makes you happy, then that is the happiness. I sometimes things are forced onto us, and we have to do it for the sake of it. And is that happiness? I don't think so. I think it's just that you have to be okay. You're very you're okay with it, in a sense of this is what you want to do, and whatever makes you happy. So happiness is it's a huge definition, and we mentioned about a lot of benefits of happiness, and why not people why people are sad nowadays. We talked about sadness last week. I hope people have watched that about sadness and how there is benefits of sadness, but we've got this we're talking about today about happiness, and that is and also we need that emotion as well, happiness. We might be not happy every single day, but if we could be more often happy than sad, it will benefit ourselves, but also benefit people around us. Because when we're happy, it's a contagious thing. We do kind of share it with the other people out there. A loved one, your children, your husband, your wife, your grandmother, and it does spread to other people. So we need to kind of be the happiness, walking in the street in the light, kind of thing. So Fran, what's your thoughts on that, on what I said about if it's a contagious happiness, can be contagious if we really focus on being happy?
Yes, it's contagious because if somebody around you is happy, definitely you're going to be happy as well. Just like last week, we spoke about sadness. If somebody is being sad around you, it will also affect you. You start being moody with the person. But if somebody is happy around you, yes, it will also make you to be happy, because happiness give room for positive interaction, and it gives you a very positive mindset as well. Just like the happy hormone, the endorphin Erica was speaking about. If you see women, many times they say, oh, women talk too much. Just check any woman that is happy, they will talk. Forget when they are sad or when they are so angry, they will still talk. But many times when they are happy, they will talk, because if they are sad, they will just be quiet. And that's the time they are very, very happy. That's what where they expresses their happiness, because it makes them talk, 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 talk. But that is why they should also guide it, because if they didn't guide it, they are going to over talk. Yes, because that is when the happy hormone is being released. It's only at that point of talk, 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 talk. You see them, they are very chatty, and a lot of positive interaction goes on as far as they are happy. So yes, it's very, very contagious.
That's good. Yeah, exactly. And Nilika, I want to share something before we kind of, it's nearly half an hour, but would you like to share something on what Fran said about happiness there?
Well, I wanted to say, when you were talking about benefits of happiness to our work, I said, yeah, I guess if people are looking for a job, they must, it's good they show that they are happy people, because it's also research that happy people kind of make better decisions, than, those people who are always stressed and angry. So you tend to make better work decisions. They tend to have increased productivity because they have a more positive outlook. I think when you're more happy, you're you're more positive in life. Your approach is more of that kind of glass half full person. You're not that kind of person who is negative about everything and finding out all the ways why the team won't work or something won't work. So yeah, they said there's increased productivity with happier people. They have better customer satisfaction. So customers say good things about them. They did this and customers want to come back because of them. And they may earn a bit more as well. So yeah, I wanted to add those benefits that I found out about happiness. They may earn more because obviously when especially if you're like in sales, like kind of what we do, and people buy from people they like and trust. So if you're the person that you're always not happy, you're moody and all that, I don't know who would want to approach you or be attracted to that type of personality. So definitely more benefits about happiness. And we can make be intentional, and just like we said, we don't need to wait until something happens for us to be happy. We can choose to be happy and then do the things that would make us happy even when we don't feel so much happy. But if you know what to do, like you said, meditation, if going to church will make you happy, go to service, go practice your meditation, practice gratitude. One of the ones that they said works well, according to research, is even if you write down 3 things you are grateful for every single day, that it gives you more reason to be happy. So you tend to be happier throughout the day when you're grateful for things. So practicing gratitude, exercise, like I said before, exercise will release endorphin, which is a happy hormone. So knowing those things that you do to make you happy, you just do that without waiting for something to happen. You create your own happiness, isn't it?
Exactly. It's creating your own happiness is the forward, and people like to be around happy people. So you're going to be attracting a lot of lovely people, and I hope we attract happy people, because people like to be around happy people. Thank you, Anneliek and Fran. That's the time up. We're on every week for 30 minutes, usually Monday. Usually it's the time at 5:30. We just kind of gone a bit later today, so about half past 5. I would love to know from people who are watching our show what your thoughts are, and what kind of timing do you want us to be on. I know a lot of people are working and busy and things, but we'd love to get people's feedback on our shows as well. And please share it with your family and friends, and that would be fantastic. If you want to talk to us, myself or one of the lovely ladies, we are on Facebook, and you can message us and ask about what we do. We are in the health business, and if you want to know anything about health, please contact us. So thank you, ladies, for coming on, and thank you for sharing things about happiness. And it's so valuable, the information that you share is our own opinion, but everybody could do their own research and find out more about it. So yeah, before I go, anything else you want to say, Fran? Any few seconds of anything you want to say about happiness, or you want to say anything?
Maybe to wrap it off, as relating to the at workplace, like what Erica was saying, that is encouraging people to have people skills. Because if you don't have very good people skills, it means that you're going to lose the customers, the people that work around you, even your colleagues, everybody will be running away from you because they are not sure your reaction, everything. So yeah, people need to be happy. First of all, for your own self, for your own sake, to have that right mindset and to have a very straightforward thinking, because if you are not happy, everything in your brain, your eyes, your mind, everything will just be like negative, negative, negative. Even when nothing has happened, even when very little thing, we just blew to a very big thing. So it is important that we be happy. Even when somebody wants to steal your happiness, say, no, I need to be happy. I have to be happy. Don't let people take your happiness away. Be happy.
Be happy. And what? Anything else quickly, Anelika? A quick message to people out there before we go.
No, be happy. Richard Branson said that people can judge people success maybe by amount of money they have and all that, but he will judge how successful you are by how happy you are. So do things that make you happy. If your job is not giving you satisfaction, change it. You have the power. Just create your own happiness, because there's loads of benefits. And maybe our followers can put in the chat what makes them happy, so we can learn more about them too.
Exactly. Thank you for that, Anelika. So thank you all for coming on. Thank you for all the viewers for watching. And yeah, let us know what your thoughts are. Lovely to hear from you. So thank you, ladies. We will be back next week, next Monday, about 5:30, and we will be talking about another emotions. And just, it's good to learn about different emotions and things. So yeah, and we will be sharing other fantastic things with you as well. So anyway, take care. Have a fantastic week and weekend as well. Take care all. Bye.